All right, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda back here once again on the Outlast trials. In this video, we are going to be continuing my coverage of weekly therapy number 40, which is Exit Rush here on the psychosurgery difficulty. We're on the third trial for this weekly, which is Drill the Futterman, one of my personal favorites, so we should be having a good time with this one. And hopefully, if you do struggle with the route, we can showcase it in this video on how to get out most quickly from Gooseberry's office. Although it is one of the things that I showcase in my MK Challenges tips video. If you haven't seen that, it is a over 2 hour long amalgamation of tips to help you on every single MK challenge in the game currently. So hopefully that helps you guys out. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely would recommend checking it out if you're struggling with any MK challenge. Anyways, we're still dealing with the same three variators. Main one, of course, being that exit rush, where when the final objective is completed, the shuttle will start to come immediately. So the timer doesn't immediately start at 35 seconds, but the shuttle starts to come right whenever you get the completed message for the final objective. And then when the shuttle arrives, you only have 35 seconds to get out before you start taking damage from the electricity. Increased threat 2 and psychosurgery are the other two variators we're up against. I'm going with blind this time around. I think blind could honestly be utilized pretty well here as something you can reuse in a single area. I'll use it in the lit up area because obviously the dark area is much easier to stay stealthy. Just put it down in the lit up area, and if you run into trouble more than once, you can potentially use the rearming feature to use it twice. Also, sporting backpack here, since we do need the hearts, it can be nice to have additional inventory. Evasive maneuver, just because smash isn't super useful, although it can help you get out more quickly, so maybe I would have wanted that. Actually, I am going to switch over to smash, thinking about that, because even though you only have to go through like 2 or 3 doors upstairs to take the fastest route, you probably want to make sure you're able to get through them quickly when you have exit rush. And then we're going with boosted again, just because I feel like I don't need incognito so much in this trial since I'm not stealthing all that much. So let's jump in, see what we can do on Drill the Futterman here. And we did get a stamina booster, which is a big W. And I don't think we have any bottles, so we can just jump in. And I'll pretty much just hop right in here and just place the blind down. And then we can retreat to this location should we get into a sticky situation. And I think that'll be a pretty good use for our rig, even if that's the only thing we use it for in the entire trial. Okay, there was a brick on the floor there to my left. Let's try and grab all of our hearts. We did get spotted, but we can lock this door, which will buy us hopefully enough time, although there are 2 targets in here.
3 targets remaining.
Alright. Let's see, so now I wouldn't be honestly too opposed to just using the rig placement that we put up earlier here to get rid of this guy. So yeah, honestly, I think that's a pretty good approach for this. Obviously, I mean, if you're trying to have the best setup, you are still going to want to stick with stun as usual. We're just trying to switch things up for the weeklies here to give us a little bit of a loadout variety. Showcase some possibly lesser used amps, rigs, or strats in general. And here we have this one and this one, the last 2 targets.
1 target remaining.
And as you can see in the right hand side of my screen, my blind mine is now rearmed. So if I was still going through that section, if I hadn't finished it off there, we could have absolutely gone back to that location and utilized it again to give us even more room to breathe. As we pick up our 3rd and final poster there, we're going to head downstairs now to the dark room, Canal B as it is labeled. And we should have not too much trouble avoiding the giant who lurks in this area, given it is all shrouded in quite beneficial darkness. And we can grab an extra poster here, why not? But yeah, I would not expect to get my rig back before the end of the trial, so. But that's fine. I mean, we don't really want to be setting up our blind while we're trying to escape in the exit rush.
3 targets remaining.
And like I said in the shuttle, we don't really need it in this area with the darkness at our disposal.
2 targets remaining.
Give her a sec to go over to where the noise was, and we can head back over here where both targets should probably be in this side room, although one could be in the main big room that I missed, but nope. Just these ones. And there we go.
Please proceed.
All targets have been eliminated. And we can just go back up the stairs here instead of having to expose ourselves to the more visible route of the ramp itself. And we can head down below here and head into Gooseberry's office. See if we got good line. Also, Smash can come in handy here if you get some blocked or locked doors on your way to Gooseberry's office, as that can happen occasionally. Thankfully for us, it did not. Do not forget to smash the like button down below, you guys, of course. And don't forget to subscribe as well. It helps me out so much. And you won't miss any of the amazing content we have coming up for Outlast Trials. As always, of course, you guys, we would love to have you here on the squad. Also have links in the description to join my Discord, follow my Twitch if you're interested in either of those things. We do live stream quite a bit, although I also stream on YouTube, so feel free to stick around here if you prefer this platform. And that is why we brought Smash right there, basically for those two doors. And it worked out for us because one of them was boarded up with planks. Then you just run down the stairs, down the ramp, and you're pretty much home free. So although it is a bit of a longer run than, you know, some trials, I would still say as long as you know where you're going, Exit Rush is going to end up helping you out and just letting you leave immediately at the end of the trial there. And we got one of our tasks completed for this weekly, but that is it. A plus 4 minutes 27 seconds. Draw the Futterman Exit Rush Psychosurgery here. Definitely solid. And yeah, I mean, I would definitely recommend the Blind Mine as a potentially good option, especially on Psychosurgery because you have that extended rig cooldown. It can certainly be a good idea to use Blind because you have 2 uses out of it on a single cooldown if it comes down to that. So pretty cool to see a decent use case for it. And yeah, we're going to move on to the next trial, I believe, which is Tilt the Scales of Justice. So maybe we'll bust out the barricade for that, see how that works out. But you know, we'll see. I'll see you guys at that trial. Of course, big thanks to all my channel members. Names are going to be popping up on the screen here. If you'd like to support the channel, click the join button down below. And shout out to my Twitch subs as well. Appreciate all the support, you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.